Hey guys, let's get you ready for week 4 in Algebra 2. So this is September 28th through October 2nd. I can't believe we're already to October. All right, so I'm going through your tracker, which you will find in Google Classroom. Remember that we have a different topic now for the tracker. So you're looking for a week 4 tracker, and there should be one that is just for you. So the next slide is what it always is, explaining how to use it. So if you're new to using the trackers, remember that everything is due Friday at 9 p.m. You go through the tracker in the exact order that everything appears. Do not skip around, and for sure, do not go playing in Google Classroom and taking things whenever you want. You have to follow the tracker. Here's a calendar overview of what you're going to do. And then we did change the tracker a little bit. I think it's more streamlined and I hope you like it. So we put the calendar, the task checklist first. And then instead of linking you to a separate slide, these links will take you either to the right website or an activity slide or straight to Google Classroom. So there should be less clicking, which I think everyone will be happier with. So right away on Monday, we want you to go do one of those review lessons on quizzes. It's covering what we did last week. It's going to help reinforce those topics. And what we found out is that you guys get to take this as many times as you want to take it. So if you need to watch it not once, not twice, but 3 times until you can get the result that you're looking for, feel free to do so. Mrs. Meyer has some refresher lessons, real short ones that are on that quizzes lesson itself. Then you are going to watch a video on just the lesson for properties of exponents. There's no practice on this on Monday. These are the only 2 things we're having you do on Monday. So when we look at Tuesday, now you will take the worksheet out of your packet and practice with your exponents. Of course, you want to check the key. Now, these questions are weird, and we'll discuss this later on in an activity, but you don't necessarily have like one way to get the right answer when you're doing exponent properties. So don't panic that you don't know how to start the problem. You just start. And then if you have questions and you can't figure out how to get a certain answer on the key, that's when you ask your teachers. So when you click on task 4, it should take you straight to the activity slide. So this is going to be a reflection on the homework you just did on the previous task. I'm asking about very specific questions on that homework page, okay? So that's a new style of activity. We haven't seen that yet. So back to my checklist for Tuesday. After you complete those 2 items, then you're going to watch the next lesson, which is going to be exponent properties again, but this time they are with rational exponents. Woohoo, that's fractions. So again, you're not practicing, you're just watching the video and taking the notes, which takes us to Wednesday. So Wednesday, this is a fun activity. Exponent many ways. I recorded a video where I do the first 2 problems on the worksheet, and then you're gonna follow up and do the second set of problems on the worksheet, and you'll be uploading a picture of your work into, oh, I think I have you do it on Google Classroom. I don't remember. We'll find out when we go there, I suppose. Let's see. Oh, it's right here. So you're gonna insert a picture right there of your work. Please do watch that short video though, which also is linked on that slide. Then you're going to take a quiz on the properties of exponents. Again, just like every quiz is, guys, we're giving you 2 attempts in case something goes awry. Make sure you do the best job you can. And then you have a practice worksheet on that lesson for 6.4 part 1, which again, it's still exponent properties, but this is all fraction exponents. What a good time. Which takes you to Thursday. So now you're going to be practicing your work on this slide. This is an interactive slide. This is a table where you drag and drop these images. These are pictures, right? So I'm not going to do it now because it'll get stuck in the box, but drag it to the appropriate box. Does it match up with 4x y to the third, or does it match up with 4x squared y? Now, I will tell you, once you put them in the table, what we find is they're stuck. So if you want to get them out of the table, I can't figure out how do you do that. So we just start hitting like the undo button until it gets back out of the table. If one of you young, smart people can tell me how to get it out of the table, that'd be good. All right, back to my tracker. Where were we at? Oh, I don't remember where that was. That was task 9, huh? Did I take you to the wrong? Oh, darn it. I didn't fix that. So this return to checklist thing was supposed to take me to slide 7, not 6. Sorry about that, guys. If you want to change that yourself, you can. If you don't use that button, then don't worry about it. All right. As we were saying on Thursday, you're then going to take a quiz on the rational exponent properties. Again, 2 chances, do your best. And then you have another lesson to watch. Again, you're just watching the lesson this day. So I think you've caught on by now, guys. This week, we're really trying to separate your lesson from your practice because what we're finding is some people are a little overwhelmed with doing both the lesson and the practice, right there. You're welcome to work ahead. You know our rule on that. Go ahead and work ahead, just don't get behind. Which takes us to Friday. Now, this looks like a lot for a Friday, and there's no optional assignment this time. It looks like a lot, but it won't take you that long. If you add up this time, it's not horrible. So you're going to practice from that lesson. So the worksheet that's in your packet, And then this is a slide that you're going to do a reflection on your work on that worksheet. Oh, darn it. That one's going to take you to the wrong spot too. Oh, for Pete's sake. All right. Maybe I have time to fix it. Maybe not. All right. Then we have another slide. Error analysis this time, which after you watch the lesson, that should make more sense. And that should all get you ready to take your final quiz, which is on all those topics from 6.4 Part 2. Again, 2 attempts, do the best you can. I have had a string of bad luck with typos and mistakes this past few weeks, guys. My hyperlinks back to the checklist aren't working today. Last week we had some issues on some quizzes where there weren't the right answers. So if you're doing them and you're like, man, I have no idea how I got that question wrong, just write that question down and shoot me an email or send me a comment on Google Classroom and I will look into it. Sometimes it's most definitely my mistake. So I would like to know that before everybody has a sad moment and gets a bad score that they don't deserve, okay? Apologies for all the mistakes this week and last week and probably the weeks before. All right, good luck, everybody. And of course, email and message us anytime you have a question.